So, welcome to another defensive gun use. So today's story has everything: a hero, a villain, and a resolution that's equally parts effective and freaking hilarious. This one takes us to Rockford, Illinois, where an elderly man had to step up and stop some nonsense in his home. And let's just say the guy he stopped won't be sitting comfortably anytime soon.
Tonight, police announced an arrest after shots were fired at a Rockford home. 32-year-old Nathaniel Brooks is in custody tonight. His arrest relates to shots fired incident at a home on Bluegrass Drive yesterday morning. According to police, Brooks attacked an elderly woman in the home. A man in the house called 911 before shooting Brooks. Officials reported the man had no intentions to kill Brooks, only to stop the assault. Brooks was treated for his gunshot wound at a local hospital and then transferred to the Winnebago County Jail. He faces 2 battery charges.
Now, before I get into my reaction, let me hit you with some Black Friday energy. Right now, the Black Friday sale is live at shop.mrcolionnoir.com, and everything is 20% off when you use the code RIGHTTOBEAR at checkout. Now, let's start with the LifePod XR Colion Noir edition. This isn't just a case. It's a complete modular firearm storage system. It features my signature CN camo color scheme. It comes with a water-repellent accessory case, lid organizer, 3 pistol racks, a magazine rack, and more. It's lightweight but rugged, weather-resistant, airtight, and TSA compliant. So whether you're traveling or storing at home, this case has you covered. Plus, it's equipped with SmartSense technology and a weatherproof biometric scanner for maximum security. And it's 20% off right now at shop.mrcolionnoir.com. Oh, and let's not forget the AKT1 blackouts. These Bluetooth-enabled in-ear hearing protection devices are a game changer for the range, and they've been a game changer for me. They offer advanced noise reduction, 6-time hearing enhancement, and high-fidelity sound quality for your favorite playlist or phone calls. But here's what really sets them apart. They're sweat-proof, durable, and designed for all-day wear. Whether you're blasting targets at the range, listening to music, or taking calls between sets, the AKT1 blackouts let you do it all without compromising your hearing protection or comfort. And the deals don't stop there. All of my shirts, hats, hoodies, and drinkware are 20% off in all of my designs, including the Defend America collection, which is our new collection and is a bold and unapologetic take on the Second Amendment, and the Right to Bear Arms collection as well, which is perfect for sparking meaningful conversation. Now, these deals won't last forever, considering it's supposed to be Black Friday, so hit the link in my description section and stock up and save big while you can. Use the code RIGHTTOBEAR at checkout to lock in your discount. So all of this went down at 10 a.m. in Rockford, Illinois, when a 32-year-old named Nathaniel Brooks escalated an argument into a full-blown domestic violence. The court documents state that Brooks was punching, slapping, and shoving the victim, even punching a hole in the wall. And here's where it gets serious. This wasn't some minor scuffle. This was violent, uncontrollable rage. But thankfully, there was another person in the house, the elderly man. He saw what was happening and called 911 and then retrieved his legally owned firearm. Now, Brooks ignored his warnings to stop the attack. So the man fired 1 shot, and take a guess where it landed. You know, as the saying goes, a hard head makes a soft ass. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why the ass? And honestly, I like to believe it was intentional. The elderly man probably thought, I'm not trying to kill this guy, but I am trying to make sure he remembers me every time he sits down for the next 6 months. That's a whole new level of petty, and I respect it. But let's not miss the bigger picture here. The elderly man had no intention of causing fatal harm. He just wanted to stop the attack, and he did. But what's scary is how determined Brooks was to keep going, even with a gun pointed at him. This brings up the whole shoot to wound debate again. People love to ask, why not shoot them in the leg, or why not aim somewhere not lethal? And here's the thing. Shooting the wound isn't always practical or effective. Handguns aren't magic. They don't automatically stop people the moment they're hit. And truth be told, of all the different types of firearm platforms, handguns are the weakest. They just don't do a good job of immediately stopping people. Just because you shoot someone doesn't mean they'll just stop immediately, even with rifles. That's why most experts recommend aiming for center mass. It's the best chance to stop the threat quickly and safely. Now, in this case, shooting the wound worked. Brooks stopped, was treated for his injuries, and is now facing charges of aggravated battery of a woman over 60. But let's be clear, this isn't the norm. The elderly man took a calculated risk, and thankfully it worked out. And let's talk about Brooks for a second. Imagine trying to explain this in jail. Yo, bro, what happened? Why are you in here, man? Man, I got shot in the ass by some old dude while attacking a woman. It's not gonna earn you any respect. If anything, you just became the punchline for every story in that jail. At the end of the day, the story shows exactly why the Second Amendment is so important. It's not about hunting or sport. It's about protecting yourself and the people you care about when seconds count. This elderly man stepped up and did what needed to be done and saved a life. To me, that's a hero in my book. And speaking of protecting what matters, don't forget to check out the Black Friday sale at shop.mrcolionnoir.com. Gear up, stock up, and save 20% on everything with the code RIGHTTOBEAR at checkout. One thing's for certain and two things are for sure. Politicians and tech giants don't want gun content to be recommended to you. And we're all fighting this culture war together. Now, you can help do your part by liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, but most importantly, sharing this video with at least one person. Together, we can stop the suppression of our 2A rights. And don't forget to click the link in the description section of this video for the products that I mentioned in this video.